you know.
But here's the thing. Now, if you're OnlyFans is becoming so mainstream that I'm pretty sure if I told my mom, like, hey, I'm dating a girl and she's on OnlyFans, she might flinch at first. But I think now, in the way it is, it's almost like a new form of modeling, depending on what you're doing. It's so accepted that I don't think it really has the same effect that if I were to bring home a stripper today, it would still be, my mom would be like, excuse me? But if I told her, hey, she's on this website, she posts modeling pics, some of them are a little, you know, more provocative than others, I think she could wrap her head around about that, even though it's something new, more than she could ever wrap her head around stripper, escort, or anything like that.
Right. Because it's like because I feel like people feel as though that if you're just doing it online, then it's like we're more removed than like actually doing it. Like it's like you're not doing the dirty act. You're just like per public figure and doing an act, or like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like people see.
Well, some of it's not even an act. It's just like
like
posing.
pictures.
So I think even that's different than porn. So I think, you know, I think the things that always have the negative connotations are always going to stay that way. But with the newer things, they are a little more like Cinemax was back in the day. They're a little more softcore.
Cinemax After Dark.
I grew up on softcore, and that's why I think I'm a soft guy in bed. And I think it's actually helped. That's just a side note for you to know about me.
I didn't ask.
I know, but I like to offer. Skylar likes to hear it.
I think also just people don't realize like that it's a lot more difficult than people think. Like I think they think that they can just like make an OnlyFans and then they're gonna like be making like hundreds of thousands of dollars instantaneously. But like Ari, I can't say her last name, Kitsaya, whatever. She like, you know, was talking about how it can be really difficult to actually get a following and stuff like that, because it's like being an influencer. Like you have to like promote yourself and like actually do something nuanced, because like we said, like there's a lot of pretty girls out there. Like what makes your nude photos better than another girl's nude photos? And like there's also Pornhub where you could just get it for free. Like why people pay, you know, so much in order to like see their favorite person? Like you have to like really like work at it.
I think the stigma, I think OnlyFans loses its stigma based on how much you're making.
Like Iggy Azalea is making like so much money.
It's like if you're making a fortune on OnlyFans, suddenly the stigma of OnlyFans just goes away. But if you're on OnlyFans and there's any detection at all that you are part of the 99 cent club of OnlyFans, then it's like, ugh.
That's basically like, you know, if you're a comedian, your family, if you're just doing like bullshit online and it's not getting any views, and they're like, oh, that's offensive. But if your jokes are making you $20 million, suddenly it's not so offensive. Yeah. Like if you were doing back in the day with like, I always used to think about like Sacha Baron Cohen when he did Borat and he's got another man's balls in his face. If I were to do that right now, I think my family would be like, hey, can you chill the fuck out? Yeah. But I'm sure when he went home, if his wife or his family were a little concerned about it, and then he was like, yeah, that just grossed 300 mil. They're like,
very nice. Very nice. Do it again.
Very nice. More balls.
Timely impersonation, Chloe.